Hey guys, welcome back to Sky Talks Trading. My name is Sky and I'm on a quest to invest. Today we are going to be talking about SoFi Stock. You probably heard the news by now, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. Okay, you can't stop me. SoFi Stock has been soaring after clearing final regulatory hurdle to become a bank. That's right, SoFi got approval from its two key regulators to become a bank holding company. So the clues and the rumors were right all along when people were posting screenshots on their check deposits and whatnot, where it said SoFi Bank. You know, I'd like to think that they did it deliberately to leave little breadcrumbs. And shares of this beautiful fintech stock spiked more than 16% in after-hours trading following the announcement. So from the CEO, Anthony Noto, he said, "This important step allows us to add to our broad suite of financial products and services to better be there for our members during the major financial moments in their lives and all of the moments in between." That's kind of beautiful. Major financial moments in our lives and the moments in between. So they got approval from the Office of the Controller of the Currency, or OCC, and Federal Reserve to become a bank holding company. So up to this point, they offered financial services. People were using it a lot. I mean, we've talked extensively about the amazing, impressive user growth that SoFi has had, but it was not technically a bank. Like many fintech companies, it relies on partnerships with FDIC-insured banks to hold customer deposits and issue loans. In order to become a bank, SoFi plans to acquire California community lender Golden Pacific Bancorp and operate its bank subsidiary as SoFi Bank. The deal was announced last year, and it is expected to close in February, so very close. So obviously, yes, entering the bank business brings on more regulatory oversight, but it also improves the company's economics. By cutting out the middleman, SoFi gets a even bigger slice of each transaction, a bigger slice of the pie. Anthony Noto himself said that a bank charter will allow lending at more competitive interest rates and give SoFi customers high-yielding accounts, which is what we all want. So yeah, definitely good news. In other broader stock market news, Samsung has upped its game with AMD. Samsung Electronics have partnered graphics chip maker Advanced Micro Devices to take on the gaming interface of iPhone maker Apple devices. So on Monday, the Korean company introduced its first mobile processor powered by AMD's graphic technology called Exynos 2200. It will be built on a 4nm fabrication process. Don't know if that means anything to you. Certainly means nothing to me, but it's a good thing. And it'll support ray tracing, a technology that Samsung says will bridge the gap between console and mobile gaming performance. While we're speaking about tech, the outlook on FAANG stocks. So if you don't know, FAANG is an acronym for Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, and Google. They have been falling since the start of this year, 2022. FAANG is kind of representative of big technology companies that are richly valued, but are likely to tread downwards in the year ahead given the rising interest rates. While investors remain pretty optimistic about the long-term perspectives of these companies, the near-term view is a little bleaker. The valuation levels relative to the underlying fundamentals are so very extended that I am confident that the real return for tech will be negative for the coming decade. And that is a quote from Rob Arnott, the founder and chair of US-based research affiliates. In Microsoft news, they will be acquiring Activision in a $68.7 billion deal. And they announced that on Tuesday for $95 per share in an all-cash transaction. So following the closing of the transaction, Microsoft will become the third largest gaming company by revenue in the world. So that's pretty big news. So I'm going to leave it there for today, guys. That's your daily dose of SoFi and some other stock market stuff. And thank you so much for listening, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great day.